Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. John Wiggins, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward an American League batting title. Next. Jameson Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300.
Striding in is John Wiggins. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
Yeah, talking to the manager before the game, without this rookie just stepping up and fighting for a batting title, I don't think this team is in the playoff hunt. He has had a monster season and look forward to a promising career.
New inning set to get underway and set to go as the third baseman, Kevin Biggio. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner.
There you go. Find the ball. Find the ball.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Digging in next, John Wiggins.
The first baseman, John Wiggins.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
First pitch on the way. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. The Yankees forced to settle for one. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Up next is Danny Jansen. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Let's go, big dog.
Line drive base hit.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball is...
So now into the box is John Wiggins.
The first baseman, John Wiggins.
First offering. Swung on, and there it goes. It is hot. It is far. It is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So stepping in is John Wiggins. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going. You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate.
1 second, that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases.
Come on, you got it, come on.
And a great start to the inning for the Bombers. It's a leadoff triple. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list.
Here we go, guys.
And stepping in, Corey Dickerson singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Jays are out in front, 8-5. Now to bat, John Wiggins. His line so far, 2 for 4, but the hits are a home run and a triple.
Wiggins.
Hey, come on now.
From the belt, the pitch. Down the right field line, and that's going to be a fair ball.
Here we go, relay, hit me.
He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business is he's...
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. Toronto slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Joaquin Soria gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Jordan Romano records the save. Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. John Wiggins, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward an American League batting title. Next. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good.
So here is Santiago Espinal.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 5, Santiago.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Now to the plate, here is John Wiggins. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
Yeah, talking to the manager before the game, without this rookie just stepping up and fighting for a batting title, I don't think this team is in the playoff hunt.
This is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. On to the second inning now from Yankee Stadium with no score. Next to hit is Lourdes Gurriel. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, need a strikeout right here. It's your guy.
Little chopper back to the mound. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the bottom of the second. And we are tied 0-0. Ready now is John Wiggins, trying to bring in the tying run from third here.
Wiggins.
Like you can. Come on. One out.
He's set and the pitch. With runners in scoring position this season, Wiggins is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
His bat.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Hernandez.
It is gone. Holy cow.
Oh my goodness. I don't believe it. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with the power hitter at the plate. The best thing you can do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that.
So the next to bat will be John Wiggins. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in, wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit. Next, it'll be Lourdes Gurriel.
The left fielder.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it
Lourdes
deep, huh? Here you go.
Gurriel.
Ready with the 0-1. Down the third baseline. Gloved by LeMahieu. Odor on to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, gotta be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of...
Into the box, John Wiggins. He's got 2 hits on the day, and in the heat of the race for the batting title, that's exactly the kind of line he wants to have.
But you see the look in this guy's eye when he comes to the plate. 2 hits isn't enough. He's getting greedy up at the plate. He knows what's at stake. He wants a batting crown.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit. And case in point why he's one of the... Now into the box, John Wiggins. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And he fouls this one off.
There you go now. Come on now. One time.
Hey, here we go.
And it's fouled away. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy.
So now a guy making a lot of noise in this one, John Wiggins. He's got his sights set on a 5-hit ball game here.
Oh, man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys.
1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken.
At the plate now is John Wiggins, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. 1 run scores. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the 2nd. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 24-4.
Well, folks, you've just witnessed a little bit of Major League Baseball history. That's win number 116. That's right, 116 on the season, tying them with the all-time record holders, the 2001 Mariners and the 1906 Cubs. It literally does not get any better than that.
24-4. From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. John Wiggins, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Luis Severino gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games.
Now it'll be John Wiggins. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
And you can tell the veteran players have taken this guy under his wing, made him feel comfortable. His bat certainly sends a message, but he feels comfortable in his own skin in this line.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Up next is Danny Jansen. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, next to hit, John Wiggins, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Wiggins.
First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Let's go. Try it.
Buxton stands at second with 2 gone. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate.
So now here is John Wiggins. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Wiggins.
First pitch on the way. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Hernandez retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Stepping in next, John Wiggins. We discussed earlier how he was one of the league's best power bats, and he's lived up to that reputation with a blast earlier in this game.
And you can just tell how confident he is in the box, hunting his pitch, not coming outside the zone or expanding it. I would expect him to put another good swing on the ball right here.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 in a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out.
Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel.
The left fielder.
Hey, let her rip. One side.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Yankees lead it 7-6.
And there it is, people. The magic one, win number 117 on the season. 117, making them the winningest team in regular season MLB history. If they tear through the postseason like the regular season, that World Series crown is as good as theirs.
A tight one, 7-6, the final. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. John Wiggins, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Sato will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games.
And now in the box, John Wiggins. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
And you can tell the veteran players have taken this guy under his wing, made him feel comfortable. His bat certainly sends a message, but he feels comfortable in his own skin in this lineup, and his production has followed suit.
And he will add yet another. Up next, John Wiggins. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And the runner will score from second. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken. And what a monster year.
So now here is John Wiggins. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point.
Wiggins.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, John Wiggins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still lead it 6-3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bo Bichette. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. LeMahieu's got it. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Blue Jays down to their final out now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
Come on,
And
come
he'll
on.
step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. So the Bronx Bombers win their 118th decision of the year, best in the division.